In county jail, the toilets flush hard. Hard enough to leave a bruise behind if you're too slow. I was too slow once, but I learned to be faster. I learned to think fast there. I learned to hurry up, and wait. I waited to use the bathroom for 20 hours after my wrists were first cuffed. I sat on my thoughts instead of a throne and stewed. Less than a year later, I made stew and stored it in a toilet lined with a trash bag. Prison is an empty place, so we did what we could. We scrubbed, we emptied, we filled the negative space with something heartening. The girls in another county empty their toilets all the time as they do time. They're housed on the second floor, and the boys are housed below. If you empty your toilets, you can talk through them, flirt through them, promise through them. They get through their trials that way, preferring a place to put their love over a place to put their waste. And there's so much waste. We flush it all. Paper flowers made from newspaper clippings of your worst moment. Flush those down. Cigarettes you made from tea and strips of the Bible you used to read. Flush it down. We're locked up, sometimes for weeks in a cell. In prison, the toilets flush once, then once again, then not again for some time. The first flush is for courtesy, the second is to finish, and if you time it wrong, you and your bunkie will choke on the smell. The toilet is 3 feet from where her face rests at night, and she will see inside you every time you wipe yourself clean, but you have to wipe anyway. Prison is a place of wipe. Prison is a place of waste. Incarceration is a structure of forgot. In county jail, they turned the water off and forgot to tell us. That night, when it came on, I was startled off my bunk and chipped a tooth. I cleaned chipped toilets, and toilets for fire captains only, and toilets for whites only, and all of those without gloves because I was part of the waste. I was flushed. I begged for toilet paper and was strip-searched after promising my room had none. The woman in the cell next to me ate hers, I suspect, and when the badges stopped giving her any, I would smuggle sheets through her door, and her eyes would fill with tears of gratitude. She wasn't a kind person, yet. But I never believed she was waste either. You don't flush people. You flush things. I flushed a toothpaste tube full of cocaine, several dozen apple cores, and on the day they told me I was a widow, when they told me he ran out of time while I was doing time, I flushed everything I had written since those cuffs first touched my wrists. To go to his funeral, I stood naked over a prison toilet. A woman I had met that morning watching the stream land in a tiny plastic container, she taped it up and wrote my name on it. Not the one that goes back uncounted generations, but the one that is nothing more than a count. What a waste. I tried to hold it all in, and then I tried to scrub it all clean, and now I just lift the lid up so you can see. Nothing really flushes, and all of it bruises. All of it bruises all of us.